What's up? Y'all already know what's going down. It's your boy Jazzy E, and this is Real Boxing Network. Man, y'all go ahead, hit the like button. Y'all go ahead, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Fight Club yourself up. You know the first rule of Fight Club is hit that notification bell and become a part of the Real Boxing family. Be a member today. We got some pound for pound talk that we got to do. The pound for pound talk. And what I'm referring to is why we can't get our brothers, our black fighters, on this pound for pound list. And specifically, now more so, Gervonta Tank Davis knocking out Leo Santa Cruz, Jermell and Jermall Charlo. Those three minimum. Why can't we see them on the pound for pound list? And what's really going on in boxing? Why, when we look at the list, you got folks like Inoue who fighting at flyweight, no weight, ain't nobody at the weight, but he the number 2 pound for pound best fighter in the world. That's cap. Folks tripping. You can't tell me Jermell and Jermall ain't the number 1 fighters in their division. I mean, with Jermall, I know people want to talk about the Demetrius Andrade thing, and that's a story for another day. If you we already put a video down years ago about that. I put another one down just to let people update about the situation at hand currently. But the truth of the matter is that we are not allowed to see the best of the best in a position that they're supposed to be. Now, Terrence Crawford, to me, was definitely number 1 pound for pound in 2017 to 2018. But honest, after Earl Spence beats Mikey Garcia and Sean Porter, because y'all got folks like Keith Thurman and all them, y'all had them folks all up there as well. And after he beat Mikey Garcia, who was up there, and Sean Porter, he deserved to be number 1 pound for pound. Y'all had Lomachenko up there, who all you critics is embarrassed now because y'all thought Lomachenko was who y'all thought he was, and he is who I said he was. I told y'all when Gary Russell dropped him in the 9th round with about 1 minute and 30 seconds left, and they ruled it a slip that they trying to cheat for this boy. The copy box stats was ridiculous. I'm watching Gary Russell hit the man 5 times in the head in a 10-second span, and they talking about the man landed two punches the whole round. Come on, bro. That's when they wanted to call him the Matrix before Neofimo Lopez put him on this doggone high horse, knocked that mud right on the ground, put him right on the ground. Him and the horse, Christopher Reeves him. R.I.P. Christopher Reeve. This is what I be trying to talk about while Real Boxing Network is prominent. Hit the like button. It's prominent to boxing. Like I said, this is what I do. This is why I know pound for pound list. This is why I'm making this video. Is because I'm telling you through the skill set, through the talent, the truth about these fighters. Jermell and Jermall, I'm trying to tell you, are forces to be reckoned with. Canelo shouldn't be on the pound for pound list because he ducking Jermall so hard. Canelo over here finally trying to admit that he may possibly be willing to fight a Jermall Charlo. Possibly. After all these years, after y'all have been around each other since 2012 in the pros. Since 2012, Canelo, he finally can fight him. But you got time for Rocky Fieldings in them. Because that's who you be fighting. You be fighting in them. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. in them. He's another one. This is what I'm talking about. But y'all got time for the pound for pound list to fit them on there. Fit these type of fighters on there. And this is the thing. I like Canelo. I like his skill set. I like to watch him box, but at the end of the day, I ain't gotta like his decision making, and I absolutely hate it, to be honest with you. I don't care about Oscar De La Hoya Promotions and all that stuff. Oscar De La Hoya Promotions didn't want nobody to fight nobody. Why they talking about Ryan Garcia need to fight Tank immediately? So they make some fights happen now, because after what we've seen, a lot of people will favor Tank possibly over Ryan Garcia. And this is my point. My point is, I don't want to hear these excuses, because the folks that y'all consider to say is the best in the world don't beat or fight the real best in the world. And this goes to me using my mind a little bit of why I believe we can't have folks like Tank, Jermall on the pound for pound list, and Errol Spence higher, and Terrence Crawford there when he's supposed to be. Because now you put him number one. Because, of course, he's the only one that ain't lost. We do that. Of course we knew that. But now I believe Earl probably got the edge on him, even after the accident. I feel like folks using the accidents as an excuse that didn't really want to see Earl's rise. So I'm really not with none of that hype neither. That's why he fighting Danny Garcia, to show y'all that that God is real. And don't drink and drive. But Jermell, when you look at his resume, he's the best fighter in his division by far than any other division. If you want to be honest, there's no competing with Jermell Charlo on 154 right now. I'm sorry. Now maybe when these 147s move up or whatever the case may be, there's a chance that there's competition. But everybody that you want to say competition, he already knocked out. The ones that should have been competition don't want to fight. And this speaks volumes to the fact of how dangerous of a fighter he really is. Why Jermell Iron Man Charlo should be top 3 pound for pound. Jazzy said it. Hit the like button. Jazzy said it here. Jermall Charlo, for sure, top 5. Now, if you wonder why I say that, because I'm not saying one brother better than the other one. I'm just saying one decorated more than the other one as of now. But the reality is that there's people in the middleweight division that Jermall has been calling out and wanting to fight the likes of anybody other than Demetrius Andrade, who backs out of fights when you're expecting a big payday, that he can prove that he's the number one guy. But Jermell has proven it, and no one is gonna call Jermell out in boxing. Sean Porter called him out because he wanted a pay-per-view payday. Sean Porter know that if he come to 154 and fight Jermell and do all that woo swing, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to box and act like I'm gonna box for the first 5 rounds and then come swing off of you. Night. Because Jermell is the only boxer in boxing that has a skill set to one of a Sugar Ray Robinson. I'm not trying to hype nothing up. The reason why I say that, legitimately, because Sugar Ray Robinson was able to box and fight on his front feet. Jermell has beaten the best competition that has been put before him, boxing on his back foot and knocking folks out on his front foot. He can do both. Now, we have not seen him manifested and put it together, not of yet, but it's there. That's why they say lines only, because he grows into the conquering of his environment. The fur around the lion, which is the pelt, becomes thicker as the lion age. And what we notice in Jermell is that he has become better as a fighter because instead of the second Tony Harrison fight, instead of looking for the knockout, and this is similar to what Evander Holyfield did versus Riddick Bowe. Now, me, I'm 31, 89. Evander Holyfield, my favorite fighter. I was in boxing around it my whole life. I boxed started when I was 2 years old up until I was 12 years old. Football took over. That's all that was. Wish I would have stayed in boxing, but I know my boxing. I know my stuff. I work out. My daddy, 1996, Golden Glove champion. He got the speed bag, heavy bag, the mitts, everything at the house right now. Be in the garage with the sweat bag on, not playing. So I know what I'm talking about. So when I go back and I say Jermell is similar to Evander Holyfield, now understand this, that he came from running shields. Now, the universe is on one script. That's why when God spoke, that's why it was. It's because he said, let there be, and it was. There's the one script, universe. One script, one verse. So God has allowed us to see a skill set rare that we have not seen before. Now, he's already two-time. Jermell, I'm here to tell you that you're going to be a 5. I'm trying to tell you. You're going to be legendary. Jermell, I'm trying to tell you. It's going to happen. That's the only reason of the hiccup is because in boxing and life, you got to learn. Everybody got something to learn. We got to learn consistently. When you want to stop learning is when you want to stop being successful and you want to continue to be a failure and fail. But until you allow a mistake to go unlearned, it does not become a failure. It's just a mistake, as long as you learn from it and learn how to correct it. It's a mistake. So, Jermell is like Sugar Ray Robinson. His skill set we have seen throughout the 10 years of his professional boxing career. And this is the truth. 12 years, really. Sorry, man, I'll cut you short. 12 years. But I believe his first televised fight was 2 years into his professional career on ESPN. It was a Golden Boy promotion. So 10 years, definitely you have the ability to watch him fight. And we have seen the evolution of a boxing superstar. This is the reason why he's one belt from Undisputed and Patrick Teixeira. You already called him out. So I don't want to hear it. This is the truth. Jermell is unprecedented. When Evander Holyfield fought Riddick Bowe, he was going to headhunt. Now let me tell y'all, Riddick Bowe is only 43-1. If you know your boxing, you know where that one loss come from. Riddick Bowe beat Evander Holyfield because Evander Holyfield necessarily was champion. Felt like he conquered everything. Kind of got complacent, got lax. We can learn from everybody at any time. He got complacent and got lax, and within that, he took Riddick Bowe lightly to the degree to where he tried to just knock him out. He tried to more so not take Riddick Bowe lightly, but more so he wanted to impress other people than do his job that he's crafted to do. And that was to be an outstanding warrior. And he can box you, and he can go to war with you. But the thing is, he can box you, warrior. He's a boxer puncher at the same time. It's very few. Sugar Ray Robinson is to me is the epitome of a boxer puncher. Jermell Charlo is one of our era of a boxer puncher. A legitimate boxer on the back foot or come on the front foot and punch you and do both of them excellent to the skill set of the sweet science of boxing. While pound for pound he should be number 3 minimum. This is why he's about to have all the belts. The only reason why he has his L is because of the similar headhunting that Evander Holyfield did to Riddick Bowe, why Evander Holyfield got his first L. But like I said, Riddick Bowe retired 43-1, and Evander Holyfield came back and dominated Riddick Bowe. It was a good fight. It was a majority decision. And defeated Riddick Bowe. He would have stopped him if it wasn't for a person landing in the freaking ring with a parachute and the dogs tried on the ropes. So it was a 21-minute delay in the 7th round. But if it wasn't for that, he probably would have stopped Riddick Bowe. But it was a great fight. But he came back and won. Jermell came back and knocked out Tony Harrison. So now we know with Evander Holyfield other losses, we ain't gonna continue his career. But Jermell started his career with Ronnie Shields. He's currently with Derrick James, who should be the coach of the year, having 2 pound-for-pound top 10 fighters, really top 5 fighters. And what I see in Jermell is what I see in Sugar Ray Robinson, what I seen in Evander Holyfield in his best days. Is a legend. And we cannot allow the times to go by and we do not vocalize the legend. Now, I hear a lot of people talking about Tyson Fury cheated and all that. Man, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. You know we ain't gonna get no steam on that one. Just like we know what it is with this pound for pound. But for sure, we gotta get this pound for pound list right. We can't do nothing about somebody getting their head beat in. But we gotta stay consistent on their beating in the heads of the boxing fans of who really runs boxing. And to do their skill sets and talents justice so that we can see them to the best of our pleasure and entertainment. We have to be vocal about who the best is. Because once you're on the pound for pound list, you can't tell me who not gonna fight who and not call it ducking. This is why they're able to be ducked, because they're not on the pound for pound list. Once you're on the pound for pound list, Canelo got to fight every last one of you. And they're all around the same weight. You can't tell me Jermell in 4 years can't fight at 160, especially catch weight 165. Come on, get real. This is why we're being sold short. They selling us some BS, and we cannot allow it. Us being the supporters and the fans and those that are funding the sport. And going to Jermall, the ability to have all these goddamn franchise champions, but have these freaking pound for pounds list room. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Canelo and Lomachenko become franchise champions because they top 5 whatever pound for pound. But Devin Haney, he can't get a fight with Lomachenko. Now Teofimo is considered the undisputed because Suleiman said franchise champion is now a championship, but whatever, I don't know, they all lying to me. Jermall, he can't get a Canelo fight. He can't prove his dominance and prove how high he really is on the pound for pound list. And once he beat Canelo, he will be number 1 where he deserves to be. Facts. Tank is a young and up and coming star. Y'all got Manny Pacquiao on there for 44 years. Manny Pacquiao goddamn got 8 losses, 9 losses on the goddamn resume, and he ducked as well. But we can't have fighters out here that's actually truly entertaining the fans. Now, I love me some Manny Pacquiao. Love what he doing for boxing. Should be dead, but still doing for boxing. And what I just want to see is the opportunity for the real fight. Because I believe Teofimo Lopez is the truth. I believe he'll beat Devin Haney. So, I mean, I want to see that fight next, honestly. I can't get mad at the man if he want to fight and be undisputed again. If Suleiman willing to put him in the record books as undisputed, us true fans will know what really was going on, but in the books, he'd be undisputed. But if he go and get the real undisputed at super lightweight, that's what's up. That's what's up. Especially if it's back-to-back fights. That's extremely hard to do. And if that's the way he want to cement his legacy, I can't knock him now. If he can't, and he talking about fighting Felix Verdejo, whatever the hell, nah. But it's the thing, Teofimo should be higher. The thing is, Lomachenko, y'all was riding his tip all this way. Number 1, he get beat by Teofimo, and now Teofimo can only be like number 6, number 5. It's crazy, man. But, man, y'all chime in. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. It's your boy Jazzy. Y'all hit that dang like, comment. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. Let me know what's up. What's hood with it, man. We back with you from the H-Town. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Jazzy, and this is Real Boxing Network. And we out. Put my dogs, Jermell and Jermall, pound for pound list. Y'all stop ducking them.